In this video we are going to show you if those VIP spots where you can skip the line and see the fireworks show in front of the castle is worth it.
Hi, my name is Mark.
And my name is Marike and you are watching
Magical Vacation Guide.
At Magical Vacation Guide we try to make your magical vacation even more magical.
Yeah.
With tips, tricks, places where to get your food, videos like this. What does it mean to have a reservation and VIP spot for your favorite show?
Guaranteed access, they call it also guaranteed access.
Guaranteed access. So that's what we're going to cover in this video. So last night we did it ourselves for the very first time. On Bastille Day for the Bastille fireworks. But before we share our experience, we want to explain to you what it actually is.
Yeah, you have two different types of VIP places or guaranteed access systems. You have one with the parade and the fireworks shows, and you have the one with the theater shows. And we did experience the fireworks, and for every different experience you have to pay. An example, the fireworks is 90 euros and you can go 30 minutes prior the show, and you have a spot in front of the castle.
Yeah, but before we share our experience, we also have the theater shows.
Yes, but you forgot the parade one. And normally now there is a reservation at the castle stage. Normally you are standing at the front of the castle stage is your VIP place.
Yeah, and a less crowded place.
VIP places means less crowded. And near you there is the disability place. And now they have put it down the arcade to fantasy, the arc to fantasy, I say. And it's a little bit more to the right. And that's the place for the parade. And if I am honest with you, I think that's not worth it, the parade one. Because if the parade is normally not that crowded, you need to go to that place. You can go to the parade for I think 10 minutes before you want.
Yeah, but then you're not standing in front.
No, you're not standing in front, but this one not guarantee you a front spot.
No, that is true. The parade I wouldn't do either myself because the line is pretty long and the crowds are pretty thin spread.
Yeah, you can see the VIP spots that you buy, the parade and the fireworks are the same spot you get with the annual pass last years with the Infinity Pass. That are the same spots.
Yeah, with the fireworks.
With the fireworks and the parade.
Yeah. And before we share our experience of the fireworks, do we want to explain the theater ones?
Yes, there are also theater ones with guarantees access, they call. There's several theaters they join this.
Most of them at this point.
Yes, there's one not, I think. That's the Disney Junior that doesn't do a guarantee spot, but I think it's time.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Yes, they just added Frozen a musical invitation this weekend. And you have Mickey and the Magician, that's where it all starts with the guarantee spots. Pixar Together, musical Together.
Pixar Together, the musical?
Yeah, that's the one. That's one in studios, and you have here in Disneyland Paris the Lion King show where you can get a guarantee spot.
And that's the other one?
That's
Wait,
all?
I have Disney Splashes of Color. No, obviously not. I have my phone with me just to make sure that I'm not selling something that I No, that's it. Lion King. That's the preferred. That's the guaranteed access for the theater.
What does it mean? The guaranteed spot for the theaters means that you are guaranteed a seat in the theaters.
And on a preferred seat.
Most of the time preferred seat, yeah.
And that's the seat with the better viewing.
In the middle of the theater.
Yeah, in the middle of the theater. Yeah. It's usually one of the best spots that you can find in the theater. So you are guaranteed not to sit on one of the complete sides where you may or may not have less
view with a block for it.
But honestly, all the seatings in the theaters are pretty good, except for Pixar. Honestly, if you are on the sides, the magic is a little bit gone.
It's a little bit gone, but you can see everything.
Yeah, you can still see everything. So that's what they did. Yeah, but I have to say that when we sit in the center, it does look better somehow.
Yeah, and if you're going to see why are there guarantee seats, the guarantee seats are more for you. You don't have to wait a lot of time for that show.
No.
If it's very crowded in the parks, and we have seen it, you are queuing for example, The Lion King. You think I can go in it, and before you can go in, the gates are closed. It's full.
Yeah.
And you have to wait one show to the other show, the next show, and it's most of the time an hour. And you have also always wait half an hour, so you have 1.5 hour waiting time for one show.
I mean, you don't need to scare the people too much.
No, but that's the reason why they have guarantee spots, because if you can buy a guarantee spot and you can go 50 minutes prior, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you can walk through.
You can buy more time in the parks.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to wait and go on attractions.
But really, we are in crowded days, and we are here with less crowd. And most of the time we can sit in the theaters and we don't have to wait for the next show. For exception of the Frozen one. Yeah. The Frozen one is a low capacity theater. And that means
and very popular.
And that means that there is no place for you anytime.
No, and I think the spots for Frozen are 12 to 14 euros.
I thought, yeah.
Most shows we don't wait we wait like an hour, well, max at the top an hour. Mostly
it's
we wait
most crowded days.
We wait like half an hour for Mickey and the Magician today. We waited half an hour for Pixar. We could walk through. We had pretty good spots. We had to wait 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So, but for Frozen, we have waited an hour and a half for this show.
Yes.
That's crazy. So I would definitely say that if you really want to do Frozen, maybe you should consider that. Otherwise, I think that you don't need to buy these preferred spots. It just gives you a little bit more calmness throughout the day, and it gives you more time. For example, if you really wanted to see the Lion King show and something has come up and there's only one show left to see on your holiday, that is perfect for the guaranteed access.
Yeah.
Then I would do it, because then you have guaranteed access to the show that you really, really, really wanted to see. But sometimes life comes up and you can't. But now you can.
Yeah. And that's guaranteed access.
Yeah, and you can get the guaranteed access. I think prices for guaranteed access, what I have seen, are between 12 and 19 euros, depending on the popularity of the show.
Yes, yeah. And the capacity.
And the capacity, of course. And you can book your guaranteed access through the Disneyland app. You don't need to be a hotel guest.
Or you can book it with your hotel booking.
With your hotel booking, but you don't need to be a Disney hotel guest. You don't. You don't need anything. You need a valid
park ticket, and you need a Disney account.
That are the only things that you need, and you need to pay by credit cards.
Yeah.
So you need to have a credit card in order to get that guaranteed access.
And when you book it via the website, you can pay by every or possible paying thing.
So I want to go a little bit back in time, like 22 hours back in time, to see how our reaction is to.
And how does it work? You get a QR code on your app, and you can go to the cast member in front of the row. You say, I have guarantee access, and he says, okay, I will scan it. And he scan it, and they can see you have paid for it, so you can go walk through.
I was so excited, and I was pretty tired because it was a busy and definitely crowded evening. Busy day, crowded evening.
I have seen on Facebook there were some people waiting for 4 hours for the fireworks.
4 hours,
for Bastille Day, 4 hours to 6 hours, and we came there 30 minutes before.
Time is money.
And we can walk through.
Time is money, all.
And we have a lot of space around us.
Yeah, it was really less crowded, and it was amazing. So let's go back to how we were excited, and we're going to show you some of the views that we have.
Yeah.
It's time. It is now almost at 10:30 p.m. so we are heading to our special spot, and we have picked a really good day because it's 14 Juillet as well, and we have seen that Main Street is completely full. So now let's go, we can't be late. This is our view. We're standing almost in front. We left all these crowds behind. As you can see, the views of the Bastille fireworks were amazing, and the views of us were also amazing. Normally when we watch the fireworks, we have to deal with parents putting their children on their shoulders,
waiting an hour before.
People waggling around, so you just cannot film it right. And honestly, I would not do it for just the normal fireworks because we are spoiled little brats and we have an annual pass and we can see it every other month. But if it was a once in a couple of years opportunity, the fireworks is the guaranteed access that you want to get because the spot is amazing.
Yeah, and one important thing is if Disney cancelled the fireworks, the drone shows, you cannot get your money back.
No, that's a little bit of a risk that you need to take.
Yes, and most of the time fireworks are going on. It's only the drones they cancelled with bad weather condition.
Well, mostly windy.
Yeah, mostly windy.
The drones don't go when the wind is over 25 kilometers an hour. And that is pretty often.
Yes.
That's more often than you think. And there are also only limited spaces. So that's not that you can just buy it. I mean, for the theater shows, you don't have to worry. But for the fireworks, we have seen that it's sold out for the next month.
In a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks. It is sold out for a couple of weeks. So when are they released? Like 2 weeks prior to the day?
I thought 30 days before.
30 days prior to that actual day.
The first part, and I think the last part will later.
Oh, but there are only limited spaces, so if you see it and you want to book that guaranteed access, do it.
Do it immediately.
Do it immediately because they are sold out crazily fast.
Yes.
And now you have a better idea of what it is to have a guaranteed spot at a theater show or a parade or a fireworks show. And even though I didn't film it, I'm very sorry, y'all. I'm very sorry. I hope you still have a good idea of what it's like. It's actually very easy, and if you have any questions, you can always ask a cast member. We walked Ronglin like 3 times yesterday, and the cast members are still so very nice and sweet and helping us, even though we were a little bit stupid because we didn't follow the exact instructions because we were in a complete
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not the first left, the second left.
Yeah. We were kind of in a rush, but the cast members are very sweet, and if you have questions, ask them.
Yeah, and they will help you.
Yeah. So before we go, if you like videos like this, definitely subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you always be notified when we upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a question for us, leave it down in the comments or DM us on Instagram. Our handle is @magicalvacationguides.
Instagram or Facebook.
Instagram or Facebook.
Yes.
So thank you so much for watching.
And we see you next time.
See you in the next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.